Fair gang. I am here. I'd use the bathroom real quick. How is it going, y'all? Shiny Squirtle on X? Yes, that's right. I found Shiny Squirtle on Sunday. So, we're done that. I'm actually editing the video. Hopefully that'll be done. Honestly, I could finish it like this weekend if I lock in. So, you never know. Anyway, let's begin. Let's begin with some Cobalion gaming. How's it going, y'all? How are we doing today? Hopefully we can find Cobalion today. That would be pretty sick. A lock-in on Squirtle. Yeah. I already finished the script for the video, and I started editing it today. So, yeah, I mean, what if Cobalion was right there already? Dude, I don't even know what I would do. I don't even know what I would do, bro. I'd probably have to pivot to something else. Or I could look for, like, the next legendary portal, but that would be kind of boring. Maybe I'd, like, pivot to Minecraft. Do some, like, live Minecraft gaming. That's always fun. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm so happy, chat. I'm, like, almost done with school. This is, like, my last week of stuff that I have to do. So, I am so back. I'm so back, and we got Shiny Squirtle. No, you know what was crazy? I didn't include this in my reaction to it, but basically I was working on this group assignment while I was shiny hunting, because we were waiting for this one guy to do his part. And legitimately, like, the first encounter after we turned it in, I got the Shiny Squirtle. It was actually insane. And it was under odds, too. That was the craziest part. I was not expecting it to be under odds. My luck in the old Pokemon games for shiny hunting is never usually good, so... My Switch is way too loud. Bro. That's right, because I turned up the volume in my Squirtle recording. My bad, y'all. My bad. What was I doing? There we go. Yo, what's up, Mackles? Everyone is here. Well, not really, but... We got Zachariah, we got Felipe, as Whitafin, Mackles. Awesome sauce. And hopefully we will soon be joined by Shiny Cobalion. Chainsaw Man movie coming to Crunchyroll in 2 days, yo. It's a great movie. It's a very good movie. I still find it insane, though, that it's coming to Crunchyroll before the Demon Slayer movie. But, hey man, I guess Ufotable's gotta milk that for as much money as they can. Have you seen the teasers for tomorrow's The Boys episode? Yeah, I saw one, and dude, I'm hoping it's just bait, because bro, there's 4 episodes left in the show. We can't really be fucking around. I'm hoping it's just like, teasers look horrible. They do, yeah. Yeah, so I'm hoping it's just kind of like a small part of the episode. Because we need to get the plot moving. You know what I mean? Like, it's been kind of moving, but like, not as much as it should be. Like, last episode, I mean, like, a lot of people were saying it was terrible. I personally didn't hate it. but I mean, they didn't really do a whole lot in that episode. So, I mean, like, they gotta lock in. Could finally watch it in good quality. Yeah, I haven't seen it since I saw it on the big screen, man, in the movie theaters. Which, that was quite the experience. I think I saw it on Halloween. Maybe. I forget if that's when it came out. 10 minutes of the episode dedicated to one of the Deep's ex-wife beluga whales. The fuck? They're gonna cram everything into 2 episodes, and it's gonna be ass. Oh, God. You might be right. Yeah, I don't know, like... In a vacuum, the last episode I don't think was terrible, right? But that's under the context of like, okay, well that's the only episode where it's kind of gonna be like not a whole lot of the plots moving forward and whatnot. You want the rest of the episodes in the season dedicated to like making stuff happen. But I mean, dude, if we're doing some bullshit in episode 5 out of 8, that's not good. So, tune in next week where we're doing a different hunt because Cobalion is shiny off stream. Actually, I'm only doing this one on stream. Actually, that's not true. I hunted it a little bit off stream like a week ago, but I mainly do these on stream. Did you see the Survivor 51 leaks? We might be back. All I saw was apparently it's going to be a 20-person cast, which I don't know if that's legit, but I guess we'll find out, right? Shows try to have a good ending in the modern day challenge impossible. It really is, man. I have no idea how so many shows just fail to have a good ending. They said 2 tribes, too, for the first time since Winners of War. Dude, there's no way. I refuse to believe that it's gonna be 2 tribes. If it is 2 tribes, what they're gonna do is they're gonna do like maybe a couple episodes, like 3 or 4 episodes where they're on 1 tribe or 2 tribes, and then they're gonna split everyone into 3 tribes. I think it just makes the game more interesting, honestly, when they do like 3 tribes. That might be a hot take, but it's leaked by the same person who leaked the cast for 50. It's legit. Oh dang. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they do like 2 tribes the whole pre-merge. I wonder how that would play out in a modern season. I watched it on a piracy website and the quality of on the website was trash. Yeah. Well, it's because someone had to probably record it. I like Survivor to have less twists and more stuff like auctions and designated reward challenges. Well, you should have gone to the thing where Jeff had like in the hands of the fan. I don't know what, like, I don't get why he says in the hands of the fans, because I don't remember there being any poll voting for any of this shit. I'm pretty sure it was only available for people that went to like this event that he hosted. Because genuinely, what fucking Survivor fans specifically wanted Billie Eilish to have a boomerang idol? I don't think anyone would have come up with that. That's a production thing. He likes blaming us for everything. It's insane. Yeah, like, I didn't vote. I didn't vote for this bullshit. I like twists, but not when they're like fucking Looney Tunes twists. like the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol, and the what was the double duos? I don't know, man. Nobody asked for Billie Eilish, Zach Brown, Jimmy Fallon, or Mr. Beast. Oh yeah, the one in the urn, whatever you called it. Jimmy Fallon's one in the urn. Apparently Mr. Beast is gonna be at Tribal in the episode. I saw like an image of him at like the Jeff podium at Tribal Council. Great. I wonder if he... I want... Dude, imagine at the auction that they offer the contestants a fucking box of Feastables. You can earn some Feastables chocolate bar. Oh god. I think I'd actually cringe. Mr. Beast Burger. Except I don't think he owns that anymore. Like, imagine being on Survivor and eating, like, barely any food for the whole time, and the first piece of food you get offered as a reward is a Mr. Beast bar. Like, I don't think I'd be picky personally at that point, because, like, I need something to eat. But, like, a fucking Mr. Beast bar? I don't know if any of you have had the Mr. Beast Feastable chocolate bars or whatever, but they suck, man. Like, they don't taste bad, but, like, as far as chocolate goes, they suck. Like, he actually made the worst possible chocolate bar. I don't know if they're any better now, but, like, when I had them, like, years ago, ugh. In exchange for no immunity, you can get this card for a lifetime supply of the Feastables D's Nuts bar. Did you already know Rizzo is gonna be all over that? Oh my god, yes! I think I would slime Jeff if I bought something covered at the auction and it was a oh my god. Dude. It's just like a fucking one chocolate bar of like every Feastable flavor under the covered plate. Imagine you bought that for like $100. I'd genuinely be demanding like a $1,000 payday from Mr. Beast right then and there. Can they kill Rizzo already? I'm gonna be honest, I think Rizzo, I've already said this, I think Rizzo is going deep. I think either him or Aubrey are gonna win. That's my prediction. Nothing will ever top the Cobalion auction. Hoping Mr. Beast isn't at the whole auction because we have a good cast for this one. Yeah, imagine like Mr. Beast shows up at the very beginning and then him and Jeff are just having some like Avengers level bantering. And that's not a good thing, by the way. Like they're just bantering the whole time, talking like Marvel characters. Coming in hot. It's do or die time, baby. I know nothing about Survivor, but what is something, but that is something Mr. Beast will do, yeah. Ray Rizzo, three-time world champion, is in the show, yeah. He won 3 times? I thought he only won twice. I mean, that's still pretty impressive, though. Would you rather take this $5,000 or open the Secret Honey sponsored auction? Oh no. Dude, imagine they do a honey sponsor. Oh my god. No, that honestly would be something Mr. Beast does, though. Like, he would go on there and then be like, you can have this, you can have what you just bought, or I can give you $5,000. I'd low-key take the $5,000. But then again, I feel like if someone took the $5,000, they would be like a target to be voted off. I already know Rick or Suri are gonna get screwed by Mr. Beast. Oh, for sure. That would exactly be how Suri gets screwed over. She's gonna get, like, some crippling disadvantage that, like, is specifically used against her at, like, the final 5 or something. And then she's gonna get out. Typical Mr. Beast activity. Unfortunately for Suri, there's a 0% chance she wins the season, because for her to make the final 3, she'd have to win an immunity challenge, or 2 at least. Yeah, like, I don't see any way anyone takes her to the final 4. Because I don't think you'd even want to give her a chance at winning the fire making challenge. You're not shiny, are you? No. I could see it though, like Ozzy takes her to the final 4, but then like he'd probably be, honestly, that would probably be a good move for him if he took Suri to the final 4, then put himself in the fire making challenge against her and took her out. He'd probably beat her. Though I don't think Ozzy's gonna get that far. Suri would beat everyone at Final Tribal. Nobody is letting her get that close. She'd have to win out, but I don't think she can even do that. Oh yeah, no way. No, there is not a single person who would beat Suri in the end. The only people I guess I could have seen beating Suri in the end genuinely might have been Colby. And it's just because he has a lot of pull among like the older era players. So he might have gotten like a decent amount of votes from them. But I still don't think he would have beaten her. Devin's Immunity Run Part 2 incoming? No. Unfortunately, no. The thing that Rick lucked out on Edge of Extinction was a lot of the players just sucked at the immunity challenges, except for like Aurora. So, I mean, you got Ozzy, Joe, and Jonathan, like, and even Stephanie. Rick isn't going on another immunity run. What if the immunity challenge is last to take their hands off the immunity necklace wins? That would be a Mr. Beast immunity challenge, wouldn't it? And then he'd like make it a video. He'll upload it as a video on like Saturday or something, whenever he uploads. I hosted a Survivor immunity challenge. I wonder if they're gonna have a segment on the episode where like Mr. Beast gives a confessional and then he talks about Beast games. Beast Games is the #1 show on Amazon Prime. Make sure you go watch it, guys. If you want to be a Beast gamer, make sure to apply now. That's how they push it to 39. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. I don't think anyone would really care if Rick won it. Because they could just vote out Emily at that point. Because I think one of them are definitely gonna go out in the next episode. So it would really just be between Rick and Emily, honestly. We already know it's one where they gotta balance the ball, if you know what I'm talking about. Didn't they already do a challenge like that? Was that not like the first immunity challenge that they did? He offers someone to leave Survivor for that season for a high placement in Beast Games. Bruh. He offers $50,000 for someone to quit the game. Low key, if I'm on Survivor, I'm taking that deal. Fuck it. 50K? I mean, shit, I guess I could have won $1 million, but like, I'll take the 50K. But yeah, the immunity challenge is you have to eat a shitload of Feastables. And whoever eats the most Feastables wins. Suri, you ate the least amount of Feastables bars. Grab your torch. Suri, Mr. Beast has spoken. Dude. I think they would die, honestly, if that was an immunity challenge. Like, they would genuinely be at risk of death. Like, that probably isn't good. Like, they haven't eaten, like, actual food in ages. Well, like, I guess a few weeks at this point. And then they're being told they gotta eat as many Feastables as they can. Yeah, no, they would be very sick. Challenge where the person eat most Feastable bars in the hour wins immunity, yep. Been calling for Emily's head since she betrayed Christian. Yeah, that was fucked up. She's been so bad this season. For $100,000, leave the game and let Chandler join. Is Chandler even with them anymore? I feel like I haven't heard about him in ages. I know he like does stuff on TikTok. He like reads Bible verses. All I know is that Carl and the one other guy, whose name I forget, Nate, I don't know. They're the only ones I know that are still with Mr. Beast from the old era.
Mozzarella, I write rhymes in a box of Nutella. Fight crime cause I got no Beretta. Did time cause I copped some.
Oh, speaking of Mr. Beast, I learned some crazy lore not too long ago. So there was this guy, like on the other popular reality show, Big Brother, there was this guy named Turner, who was on the show. I think he was on like season 24. Apparently he used to be Mr. Beast's editor, and he got in like some controversy because he made some like exposed video on Mr. Beast accusing him of like mistreating him or something. So this was ages ago. And then he went on Big Brother after that, which I find really funny. Hide and seek with the FBI on the Survivor Island. Bro. I don't think any of them are winning. Maybe Ozzy would. Ozzy would probably like go in the ocean. Which Big Brother player are you talking about? His name is Turner. I think his actual name's Matt, but he like calls himself Turner because I think that's his last name. That was like the first time Mr. Beast was in any controversy. He was best friends with this one MCC player too? Wait, really? Dude. Dude, what am I doing? Oh my god. Check DMs. Okay. Oh, dude. Curtsy. Yeah, the guy almost won. Crazy. He got third. His final two backstabbed him. Oh my god, wait, chat. Big news. The Marble League is back. And guess who fucking qualified by the skin of their teeth? Team Plasma! We're so back. Oh my god. Yes. It's a miracle. I forget who else qualified. Low-key, I was just looking to see if Team Plasma qualified. I was just like skipping to each the time they went. It was looking dire for a minute. They did terrible in like the first two games. Well, not the second one. They did terrible in the first one. They genuinely got last place. So I was like, okay, well, this is bad. But they locked in. They made it. And that's all that matters. And now we're gonna win. It starts tomorrow. Dude, they're getting first place in this first event. Mark my words. Who else is even in? I think the Solar Flares qualified. I think they actually won the group that they were in, which is really funny. The Green Ducks qualified. The Raspberries qualified. I think the Blackjacks did too. Yeah, I don't know who else though. I mean, I probably do know, but I just don't really feel like thinking about it. To be honest. only thing I'm thinking about right now is shiny Cobalion. Though I don't know if it's gonna happen today. Unfortunately. Alright. I know I've said this a bunch of times, but I really fucked up my whole flow here by catching that shiny Alpha Lucario. Pinkies, Cobalts, Oceanics, Mellow Yellow, Chocolatiers, Green Ducks, Solar Flares, Crazy Cat's Eyes, Bumblebees, Blackjacks, Hazers. Oh, the Indigo Stars made it! Yo! Raspberry Racers, Snowballs, Team Plasma, Savage Speeders. Yeah. I think the Speeders barely made it in, which I'm not really surprised about, but them and the Raspberry Racers, I feel like they qualify every time. Well, hopefully the top 3 will be Team Plasma, Indigo Stars, and Solar Flares. That would be really funny. It was a 1-point diff. Yeah, Rangers proved that they're washed. They only made it last year because they were hosting. So they got auto-qualified, even though they finished in a relegation spot. That was some grade A bullshit, if I've ever seen some. Yeah, they specifically abolished relegation that one season because the O-Rangers were in the bottom 4. So they made them host so they could get out of it. Like, okay, dude. Momo is in Showdown this year. They can host next year. Yeah. Though they have to get relegated though, so they have an excuse to bring them back. No, you know who they're gonna make host next year? The Turtle Sliders. The Turtle Sliders. They need to get them in the Marble League somehow, man. Get shiny Volcanion. Oh my god, yeah, wait. I forgot about that. Yeah, low-key, if I do find shiny Cobalion early in the stream, I'll probably just try to complete my Pokédex. I have the base game Living Dex done, though I need to do the DLC. And I have all, like, the required megas, I'm pretty sure. I know you don't need all of them. Speeders are probably gonna host next year. Okay, but we've been saying that for the past couple of years. I want to see, like, a unique team host. Like, what's a team that we haven't even seen their, like, home arena? Like, genuinely, the Turtle Sliders. Like, it could be, like, a tropical resort. And they can get, like, 16th place. Team Plasma hosting. We kind of need it. That's the only way we're gonna stay relevant. But yeah, I gotta get shiny Volcanion. I'm kind of surprised, though, that they didn't do shiny Hoopa. Or even shiny Floette, the AZ Floette. I thought it was going to be one of those two. Or maybe even Diancie, though I think they've done shiny Diancie in the past for like a other event. like a mystery gift. So that was back when X and Y first came out. But you know what? I'm kind of glad they did Volcanion, because, like, you know, it kind of deserved it after what they did to it in this game. They fucked them up. It was not cool. Wait, Mackles, did you ever beat the game? I have a feeling you didn't, but I'm curious. I gotta know. Which game? Legends ZA. I haven't played it in months, but no, I didn't beat it. Dang. Well, GG. I guess you'll beat it in 8 years. Can you get a shiny already? Holy fuck. Felipe, calm down. Let me turn this corner real quick. Yeah, no. That was wishful thinking. Believe me, I want to get shiny Cobalion more than any of you. Let it be known. But... alas, no Cobalion for me. Terrakion was so much easier in comparison to this, low-key. Did you see the Steel Wolf FNAF drama today? Bro, I had no idea there was even any Steel Wolf FNAF drama. What was it? Were they like underpaying workers or something? Not that that's funny, but like that's the only thing I could think of coming out of the blue. Were they using AI to generate the animatronic designs? They're supposed to release a Secret of the Mimic VR port today, and they only dropped it on PS5 VR. So there was no PC Steam support, and every big FNAF YouTuber had to cancel their stream. Oh my god. That's crazy that they wouldn't say that. Damn. Why only on the PS5 though? That's so strange. There's gotta be like some Sony meddling there. If I had to guess, that probably wasn't their choice. Sony's been trying to get more like exclusive games to their consoles. And I'm pretty sure Steel Wool is owned by Sony. Maybe. Maybe not. It will be on the PC, but they are slow and suck at developing, so they had to delay it. They're basically Game Freak, if you really think about it. Game Freak, but for FNAF. I mean, that's crazy though that they wouldn't like say that it was only releasing on PS5 at this time. I feel like that's important information to give the heads up about. But hey, what do I know, right? Oh my god, I found a Pokeball. No way. People found out that they did their final update to the PS5 VR version 4 days ago, so they only finished it 4 days ago. Jesus. I haven't played Legend ZA since Christmas 2025. Damn. Man, so you like hated the game. I think Legend ZA is good. It's probably my favorite, like, mainline Switch Pokemon game. But that really isn't saying a whole lot because a lot of the Switch Pokemon mainline games are not good. The only two that I like are Legends ZA and Legends Arceus. I want to finish it, I really do. I wish I enjoyed Pokemon games more than I do, but I'll beat it eventually. Yeah, I kind of get it, why people don't really like finish modern ones, because honestly, the old ones are just kind of better. But especially like this one has like a lot of like grinding you gotta do. And not a lot of people really like that. But I'm fine with it. Though I will say, getting these legendary portals in the DLC is actually the most, like, mind-numbing, disappointing, well, not even disappointing, just the most, like, I don't know, it's so bad. I don't like grinding in games, yeah. I feel that. See, I'm fine with it because I love Pokemon. That's kind of why. Why am I stuck at 50 XP? Because you're a fraud! I don't know, actually. What happens if you find the shiny with like 3 seconds left on your thing? Oh, I'm gonna fail it. In order to, like, catch a Pokemon, you have to see, like, the Pokemon be caught. Like, if I throw a Pokeball at something, like, right at the end, and it doesn't get caught before the timer runs out, I don't get it. I saw that happen to someone. Like, they threw it and it did the shaking animation, but the timer ran out before it showed that it was caught. So that's why I reset with like 200 left, so I have some time at least to get some throws in. So Lucario really screwed you. Oh yeah. I wasn't gonna catch it originally, but then I was like, I mean, you know, it's a shiny alpha Lucario. I mean, come on. You don't just find that very easily. So... I don't know, man. Wait. Will there ever be Cobalion Cry Fonk? Maybe. If you know the artist Jane Remover, they're kind of like a niche musician. I don't know if you know them, but they basically made this album called Revenge Seekers last year, I'm pretty sure. And in like every song in the album, they spammed the Palkia cry. just as like a background noise in the songs. Like, okay, bro, we get it. Palkia is your favorite Pokemon. Have you ever returned to that album? No, but I think it would be funny listening to it again so I can keep hearing fucking Palkia cry. Because I originally thought it was only in one song, but then I listened for it and it was there might have been like one song on the album that it didn't have the Palkia cry. Like, bro. Craziness. Alright, guys, I have an idea of how to summon Cobalion. We gotta play its favorite song. It's time. We gotta play its favorite song. Hold on. Alright, let me know if this is too loud. This is the Cobalion theme, by the way. It's too quiet. That's probably too loud. We'll try that. Look, if this doesn't work, I don't know what's going to. We'll do this for a little bit. I don't want to run this like the whole stream, because that would just get annoying. Cobalion, I'm playing your theme song, please. I've been looking through the Big Brother wiki. How did a first boot get into their All-Star season? Dude, David. That All-Star season is genuinely the worst season of Big Brother. It's so bad. There's so many people on there that just should not have been there. Like David. I have no idea why they brought him there. I'll be honest. No clue. Okay. We'll do one more run of the Cobalion theme. Come on. Can you put on an hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by the first note of Megalovania? No. No, it's a little too 2015 for me. Sorry. Yeah. What's the best Big Brother season? See, I don't know, cause a lot of people say it's God, what season do people say is the best? A lot of people say it's 6 or 7. Oh fuck. God damn it. 16's good too. 17 also. God, I got a lot of people like 26. The last season was good. 27. I just realized I genuinely just said all the, you know what? 20 a lot of people like. I don't know though. I don't know what my favorite would be. You dead listed every 6 seconds. My fault. Okay. Do they have a season people LARP liking? Like, how do people pretend heroes versus villains is the best season, even though there's at least five ahead of it, in my opinion? If for Big Brother, what would that be? Honestly, I would say Big Brother 20 is that. A lot of people glaze the shit out of that season, but it is genuinely so mind-numbing to watch. Because this one, like, 4-person alliance just takes over the jury phase of the game. And the other side of the house is just actually, like, filled with the dumbest people. Like, none of them know how to use their brains. They're actually all stupid. So the 4 people, plus, like, 2 others that they rope in, because they're, like, not really aligned with anyone, they just kind of run the game. And then they, you know, the 2 people on the outs get picked off at the final 6. Actually, no, one of them won the final 4 HOH, so they were safe. But then they got out at the final 3. Oh, yo, what's up, Clobber? Did the word LARP just come out? What does that mean? It means, like, you're pretending that you're, like, a fan of something. I mean, like, the Dingbat, I like Heroes vs. Villains. It's probably in my top 10, maybe even in my top 5. But I can kind of get why people don't like it, because, like, the villains just completely take over. It's kind of like Big Brother 20 in that sense. Also, we're going to do one more Cobalion gaming session here with the Cobalion theme. China's one of my favorite seasons. Yeah, that one's really good. But no, I'd say Big Brother 20 is the LARP season. That's the season of LARPing. Like, it has a good cast for the most part, but, like, it's just so boring to watch towards the end. Made a video on my channel at the time ranting about the season. I had haters in my comments. Yeah. No, like, low-key, you're kind of based for hating on it, because it really just wasn't that great. It was so predictable that either like Tyler or Casey were gonna win. And of course, both of them made the finale. I'd say Tocantins, Kagayan, Edge of Extinction, David vs. Goliath, China 46, and Micronesia top it. Yeah, those are all very good. I love all those seasons. Oh, no. And Cobalion hates his theme, dude. What the heck? I'm playing your bop and you're not partying. God damn. Alright. And I guess I'll jump off a bridge. Jeez. Fine. Alright. Are you going far enough to reset him? Yeah. When he fades in, that means he got reset. Like this, like going this far is easily enough to reset him. Replacing the Cobalion spawn with a fungus? Bro. Why would you do that to me? At least say Fungus, so like it's kind of redeemable. Because Fungus is a very cool guy. I love Edge of Extinction, but I gotta admit it was a messy season, yeah. Edge of Extinction would have been so much better if Rick won, I'm gonna be so real. Like even if Gavin won, like no one really gave a shit about Gavin. Like it would make the season a little better, because like at least you didn't have Chris win. But no, that's a season just completely ruined by the winner. "46 is so funny." Dude, everyone in that season fucking hated each other. Yeah, like the Edge of Extinction was just so broken. Because you got to come back into the game, and then you just got a free idol. Like, Chris came back in at the final 6 with a free idol. Like, hello? Are we serious? It didn't fix anything about it in Winners of War. Oh yeah, because then Natalie came back in with an idol as well. And then she almost won. She got 2nd place. The idol would have been cool if Rick came back with half and Chris came back with the other half and they needed to share it. See, that would have been cool, but like the odds of that working out and the way production would have wanted it to would not have been likely. I mean, it would have worked out there, but they had no way of knowing that. Actually, I don't think it would have. Because Rick needed the idol to survive. So no, he would have been voted out. Dang. Half Idol also works better if it's 2 at the merge, yeah. Yeah, it's just super unbalanced at the final 6. Like, give the final 6 person, like, a different thing to benefit them. Like, maybe, like, they can get an advantage in an immunity challenge of their choice or something. I'm back from lurking. Welcome back. I didn't even know you were lurking, but welcome. They wanted the edge to be permanent, but they refused to tweak it. Yeah. I love lurking. Bro, I'm a professional lurker when I watch other streams. I'll rarely say anything. The one time I said something in a streamer's chat, I actually got a DM from RC of him screenshotting my message. Apparently, like, one of his friends was watching the stream and saw me type in the chat. So he told me he got snipers looking for me. I'm like, bro, what the heck? That was so funny. Bro, like, I've not typed in a stream chat since. Out of fear that the RC snipers are gonna snipe me again. God, maybe I do need to, like, find a new Cobalion portal. Though that's gonna take genuinely a week. I forget if I mentioned this in one of the past Cobalion streams, but this legendary portal took over, like, 20 attempts to find. So, if you want to know how many points I had to grind up, do 20 times 25,000. That's how many points I had to accumulate, at minimum, to get this. It was over 20. I know that much. So, yippee! The fact that Rick would have been on Winners of War since Chris was asked, his spot was given to Earl, who had to drop late because of his wife giving birth prematurely, and Adam took that spot allegedly. Bro, I would have loved to see Earl play again, though he probably would have gotten out early because all the old school people were getting targeted. Rick deserves the world. Yeah, I was low-key disappointed with him on this season, on season 50. Because I was like, man, he really hasn't been doing a whole lot since, like, the first couple episodes. And then bang! He's popping off. I know he's not gonna win, but, like, if he goes on a deep run, that would be so cool. You had to get 500,000 points? Yup. At least. Mackles, what the fuck? What'd you say? Okay, bro. Hey, don't question mark me. I don't know, I think it would be really funny if Rick survives another vote. Just by pure aura. Honestly, Mackles, I could see him returning again, but honestly, I don't know. That really depends if Survivor wants to do more returning seasons. They definitely should. I think it was inexcusable that they didn't do a single one in the 40s, aside from like season 40. But like 41 to 49, none of those were returning player seasons. Such a fumble. Oh yeah, for sure, Dingbat. There's so many people from that you could bring back. Let's apply to Survivor together and we can duo. Yeah, okay, pal. You could not pay me to go on that show. Genuinely. Bring back Wardog, Reem, Lauren, Victoria. Oh yeah. Those four would be great. Wardog and Reem were both genuinely like so funny. We stop talking about Survivor and start talking about the economic state of the world. Dude, sure, man. So, man, economics, am I right? Yeah, those gas prices, huh? Wonder what's happening with those. Sleeper pick, bring back Wendy. Oh yeah, I low-key forgot about her. I don't think I need to see her play again, but I mean, she was alright. How about season 39, guys? Island of the Idols. Who are we bringing back from this? Aurora, yeah. Aurora would be good. She was low-key a beast in the challenges. Shut the hell up. Don't ever talk again. Bro, but there were so many great people on that season, like Sandra and Boston Rob. They were both there. They weren't playing the game, but like they were there. That was cool. There's the guy that won. Forget his name, but he won. Good for him. How are the egg prices in Canada right now, Mr. Core? They're actually pretty good. It's like $5.99 for a carton. Bro, you just spoke the devil's name in my chat. If you ever mentioned that guy on Survivor, you would get purpled. They would edit you out of the show. And are we? Oh, that's right. There's multiple Dans. I think they might just have to like blacklist casting people named Dan. There's multiple Dans that are like blacklisted from the show. Now that I think about it, Dan from season 30, Dan from season 39. I stand on the fact that Redacted is the main reason for the changes in the new era production. They wanted to leave the theme era behind because of it. I mean, I don't think... I think they just kind of wanted to like refresh everything. That's my take anyway, but it didn't really turn out well. Survivor Jeff edition. Oh god, I forgot to reset. Please don't be shiny. Okay, good. I gotta keep my eyes on that timer more. Survivor Jeff edition. Become Jeff's Nepo baby on this new season. You do his bidding. Earn millions of dollars in the process. Keep the sweatshirt off. Rock that shit. Okay. Time to lock the fuck in. Except I was already locked in to begin with, so... How much more can I realistically lock in, chat? I don't know. Maybe I gotta do a sacrifice to get this shiny Cobalion. Yo, chat, who wants to be sacrificed? Can I get a show of hands? It's for the greater good. You should mew for 5 minutes, then you will get the Cobalion, trust. I mean, listen, if anything's been clear to me over my few years of streaming at this point, never trust chat, but you know what? I got nothing else going for me right now, so sure. I'll mew until my, I won't do it yet. I'll do it when I do my next reset. I'll just be silent. Rest in peace, the viewer retention, but it's okay. will live.
Cobalion, this is your cue to appear so I don't have to do that. Pretty please. I would be oh so happy.
Bruh. You will Mew? No. Probably right.
I'm running out of time.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try the mewing strategy. Here we go.
Okay, that didn't work.
Maybe we just gotta accept the fact that we're not gonna find shiny Cobalion ever, honestly. I don't think it's happening, guys. I think we're blacklisted from the Cobalion community. Hate to say it. I'm banning you from the chat. Do not good boy me. The fuck? You're done. 24 hours. Shiny Charm talking to you like the Green Goblin mask. You need me, Norman. No. No, I don't. I don't need this Shiny Charm. All I need is the power of friendship. Oh boy. Maybe I need Bois. I need Bois by my side. Come on, Bois. Let's find this shiny. I need to do a fans versus favorites season, but it's 2 tribes and just 1 new player on each tribe. Wait, that's kind of crazy. That would be kind of fun. And then they can like LARP as returning players. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Bro, if only this Cobalion would just like do literally anything for me. And we need Gerd. That's what we need. We need Gerd. Gerd knows what's up. Gerd, bring me a shiny. Preferably the Cobalion. I love Gerd. Look at him. You need to reincarnate the Fortnite into Cobalion. That would be a crazy pool. Just make the Fortnite Cobalion. Now that I think about it, has there ever been like a moose Pokemon? I actually gotta look this up. Because I don't think there is. Oh, the new legendary Tinglu. That's right. Forgot about Tinglu. Not gonna lie. Though that's crazy that they took like 9 games to make a moose. I mean, does Tinglu even count as a moose? I guess kind of. Gen 9 Pokemon being insanely forgettable. Yeah. Oh, Tinglu. I remember when they did the event in Scarlet and Violet where they like gave all like the shiny legendaries for like that group. The what are they called? Like the Ruinous Quartet. Oh wait, the Roblox Survivor game got copyright claimed? I thought it was still up. Isn't it? It's called Outlaster. Wasn't that only around when like ZA came out? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It was like kind of like mid last year, I think. The original in 2021. Yeah, the Peak Precision Survivor. I used to play that. Are you shiny? I'm just gonna convince myself that you are, but you're not. So, like, man, okay. Sigh. You know, this is my own fault. I shouldn't have caught the shiny Alpha Lucario. I should have known better. Maybe that's what I need. I need the shiny Alpha Lucario to give me the luck. Man, I really sacrificed my donut for this. It's like barely taller than me. Okay, maybe not barely, but... Steel fighting type Pokemon. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, Cobalion is steel fighting, I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's what I need. Bro, the running animation's so funny. It's running like a Roblox character, like with the legs at least. Like they don't even bend. I think this ban was my first ban of 2026. Doubtful. Are you even using the sparkle powered donut? If you are, it's insane you haven't found it. I'm not. I'm not using any shiny boosting methods of any sort. We're doing this the hard way. For funsies. Which kind of makes it crazy that I found this. Alright, no Cobalion
there.
Not exactly a surprise. I did Froakie pre-DLC on Switch 1, no charm, which was like a lobotomy. Yeah, because the load times are worse for when you fast travel. Yeah, that would suck. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but like, you know, Switch 2 is just way faster. Can the Cobalion be alpha? No. No, none of the legendaries can be alpha. Though that would be cool if it could. See, if that was possibly the case, I would have used probably a Sparkle Power sandwich. Not sandwich, donut. I keep getting that confused. Speaking of, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna hunt for my birthday. I know I'm doing like a Lego party thing on my birthday. I don't know if that's if that's gonna be on stream though. But I gotta figure it out. I'm thinking I'd probably go for Pawnyard, but we'll see. Collect the Gurgs in every game. I could go for Golett. That would be cool. Destiny Mark Gurg. That would be a sick video though if I like shiny hunted Golett in every Pokemon game that you can find it in. Though I've already found shiny Golett in like a decent amount of them. I found one in Black and White. I don't think I got one in X and Y. I know you can find it in X and Y. I didn't get one there. I don't think it's in Sun and Moon. Or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Sword and Shield, I don't think I got one. Okay, I guess I only have shiny Golett in 2 Pokemon games. Lovely. But I don't know how I would do that, because I'd have to get like I don't know, some sort of capture card for like my DS or something. I don't know, that wouldn't be worth it. For me, anyway. But I could go for it for, like, the Destiny Mark on my birthday. I'm probably leaning towards Pawnyard still. Maybe there's something better I can go for, but for now, that's all I got. I'll have to give that more thought, though. Would probably be a good thing. Golett is in Ultra Sun? Wait, really? Where do you get Golett in Ultra Sun? It's an SOS exclusive encounter from Ultra Sun Crocorox. Oh my god. Wait, that would be a sick hunt. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, because I knew it wasn't in Sun and Moon, because I completed the Pokédex in Sun and Moon. But Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I never did. That's insanity. Do that hunt? Well, I'd still have to get, like, a capture card for one of my 3DSs. Tomodachi Life, and make what you think your viewers would look like IRL. Huh. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I want to put the viewers on my Tomodachi Life island. Cause there's like the like romance stuff. That would be kind of weird. I wonder what I'll even do when I stream Tomodachi Life. Can you put Big Johninator on the Tomodachi Life island? Oh, John Magnazone? Sure. I'll just make a Magnazone. Name it John. John Magnus. My favorite alt account. Big Johninator is a whole other character. Oh. Bro, what? Never heard of that one. Okay. You know, we'll get this Cobalion any minute, right? It was kind of crazy though, because on the first Cobalion stream, I got 2 shinies. I got the shiny off of Lucario like 15 minutes in, I'm pretty sure. It really wasn't that long. Then later in the stream, I got like a shiny Riolu. I failed the 1 in 2 chance for it to be Cobalion, and the singular spawn over here was shiny. Though I didn't catch it, because, you know, why would I? So, lovely. But maybe we'll get some shiny luck today, right guys? Yeah! Woohoo! I mean, we got like an hour, 20 minutes left in the stream. If I do like usual time. I gotta do a 3-hour stream today. It's been a minute since I've done one. Okay, well actually it was like 2 weeks ago, but you know, it's been a while. I gotta lock in. Nope. I mean, it doesn't help me that these resets are only like 4 minutes. Unfortunately. Read message? You didn't even say anything. Your message probably got censored. Oh my god, a gimme ghoul coin. No way. Oh my god, another gimme ghoul coin. I don't know why it's censored. Like, yeah, I don't either, so. Never forget about the best Pokemon item. Grubby Hanky. I'm looking this up. What? 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 This is Grubby Hanky. Oh my god. It's a key item introduced in Gen 5. For what? How don't I remember this? A handkerchief dropped by a regular at the cafe warehouse. It smells faintly like a Pokemon. That's gotta be from like some weird side quest. On a Thursday, this misplaced handkerchief can be returned to its owner, a regular customer of Cafe Warehouse, with a patch rat. The player will receive a fluffy tail as a token of appreciation if they return on a Sunday. Dude, I didn't even know about this. And I'm like the Gen 5 guy. That's cool. Black and White 2 exclusive with its description that got updated in Scarlet and Violet for no reason. Wait, was it in Scarlet and Violet? Why would they put that in Scarlet and Violet? What? What the heck? Felipe, I don't think the YouTube auto mod likes what you're trying to say. I think you gotta pack it up. It just wasn't in Scarlet and Violet. They gave it extra flavor text for fun. Oh. Well, that's cool. I'm glad they did that for the Grubby Hanky. Shout out to Grubby Hanky. Top 10 key item. I'm gonna do that. Actually, I don't know if I have a completed copy of Pokemon Black and White 2 right now. Because Green City's post-game in that game, and that's the only one it's in. I might have one, but I don't know if I restarted it. Well, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way anyway. I gotta wait for Thursday. And then go back on Sunday. For the love of the game! There's so many, like, cool little, like, unknown side quests you can do in Pokemon games. Usually it's only in the old ones, though. I feel like they're a lot less common in newer entries, but maybe I'm wrong. What's a Cobalion? Here, I'll show you. I'll show you a Cobalion. This bozo right here. That's Cobalion. You know what? I'm resetting early. Why not? Never forget about lost item and dropped item. Ah, yes. The most iconic Pokemon items in the history of the series. Chud-ass Pokemon. Don't call this one a Chud. Call Terrakion the Chud. Where's Chudrakion? Where is he? There we go. Ram 1500. Maybe this is what we need. We need Chudrakion by my side. Chudrakion and Chudbalion. It's Ram Truck Month. Well, not anymore. It was Ram Truck Month when I found it. I think. Look, as much as I love Gen 5, God, this guy is chopped. This poor dude. Cobalion's cool though. Come on, you didn't even know about the grubby hanky. You're right. I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud. But now I can flex that knowledge that I know about the grubby hanky side quest. The stream will be my background noise for last minute revision for organic chemistry. Oh, dude. Organic chemistry? Holy fuck. I remember I was either gonna have to take that or physics for one of my credits in college. And I was like, hell no. Because I took chemistry in high school when the pandemic happened. And oh my god, I don't know how I passed that class, I'm gonna be so real. Pure luck, I guess. But I don't know, I always felt like physics was easier. Look, man, electronic addition, substitution can't be that hard. Uh-huh. Yup. Easy as pie. All I need to do, or all I need to draw is some benzene rings and I'm grand. Dude, I don't even know what a benzene ring is. I'm fucked. Don't put me in a chemistry class today, man. Can you put my Roblox avatar in your Tomodachi Island? I won't commit to that, but maybe. It depends how much I want to add. I already have a bunch of ideas of like characters I want on my Tomodachi Island when I get the game. Can you put oozing Oscar on the island? Who the fuck is oozing Oscar? How is Tomodachi? I haven't played it yet. I'm not getting it until next month.
Can you put the Hat Man on the island? The Hat Man. Who? Okay, what am I doing? The Hat Man. What the fuck? Who is this? It's like some sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, sure, bro. I'll put that on the island. If you take 5 Benadryls, you get to see him. What? Is that like... No, it's probably not canon, but... Can you put the Eternity Devil from Chainsaw Man on the island? Bro, I don't think I'm gonna be able to construct that, unfortunately. Also, how do you know about that? Unless I'm Oh, wait, no. Thinking of something else. The Eternity Devil. No, it's canon. So I get to see the Hat Man if I do 5 Benadryls. I mean, that would mean I'd like die. Also, a Nicaragua cameo in the video. Well, you think I'm gonna put a Nicaragua cameo in here, or are you talking about my last video? The last one? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I was shocked with how well that video did. I mean, its lifespan was really short. I think it was only popping off for like a week. But, hey, it still got like 2,000 views. It's pretty good. It was definitely way more than I was expecting. The whiplash of going from like the 5,000 view Trevenant video to then the 150 view Cryogonal video, then the 2,000 view starter video is kind of crazy. People just fucking hate Cryogonal, man. That's tough. Poor guy. It's okay, Kringle. I care about you, even though you're in my box. Kringle, no. No, I only put Kringle in the box because I needed a poison type for this one battle zone I had to do for the point grinding, and I just forgot to put Kringle back on the squad. I needed my Dragalge. Kringle, bless your runs. Bro, I'm gonna need Kringle's blessing right now, to be honest. But low-key, on the next reset, I'm gonna put Kringle back on the team. Maybe I'll find a shiny. You never know. Merry Kringlemas? Ah, yes. You know what they say, kids. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Except it's like April. It's about to be May in like a couple days here. Typical stuff. You didn't answer my question, by the way. Who the fuck is Oozing Oscar? Or is this just like a OC? A fan-made character. Are you ending in 2 minutes or at 9? I'm gonna try to go to 9. I haven't done a 3-hour stream in a while. Losing Oscars for all eyes to see. Okay, that makes me think it's a bad thing. I'll be the judge of this. What the fuck? What? No. What? What is this? Show us oozing Oscar. Okay. I'm gonna leave oozing Oscar on the layout, by the way. What the fuck is this? No. Or you can make like a, you know that meme where it's like that one guy's terrible YouTube thumbnail and it says Zam? You can make a sick Zam edit with this. I fuck with oozing Oscar. Who doesn't, man? Look at that. Just, what an absolute specimen. Maybe oozing Oscar will give us some good luck. Alright, let me put Kringle on the team. Hold on, this might be the run, guys, because we're going to put Kringle on the team, so that's like plus 50% luck. And then oozing Oscar is also on the layout, that's also plus 50% luck. Like, we're locked in right now, we're rock solid. As a matter of fact, plus 50% luck again by having Kringle out and about on the team. We're so back. Kringle, I didn't spend like a month hunting for you to not help me get more shinies. Come on. Pull your weight. Can we add something to the stream overlay after every donut? No. No. We don't need more lobotomies. Plus, you gotta keep in mind, the donuts take like 4 minutes to go by, so we'd be adding something to the stream every 4 minutes. That would just slow me down, if anything. Chat, who do we fuck with more, Kringle or oozing Oscar? The Absol blog strategy of putting random stuff on screen till it is incomprehensible and get the shiny in a sea of rot. Yeah, that's what would have happened with Arceus had I not removed anything. Though the layout got like so congested that I reset it at one point. And then I didn't even... Bro, that Arceus find was so unfortunate. One, I didn't even find it on stream. I found it in my free time. And my mic was disabled because Streamlabs hates me. So I didn't even get the live reaction. And that also happened with Shiny Squirtle, by the way. For Shiny Squirtle, I legitimately just ended a recording like a minute or two before I found it, and then I was distracted like talking to my group for my group project in like our group chat. It's a lot of groups in one sentence. And I forgot to start a new recording, and I found Shiny Squirtle, so I had to fabricate the reaction. Wait, you got Shiny Squirtle? Yeah, I found it on Sunday.
It was under odds, 7,025 encounters. I'm working on that video right now. If I don't get it out by the end of this week, it'll be out by the end of next week. It's a pretty short video, all things considered. I finished the script for it last night. It's like a little over a page long. So, yeah. Also, no luck with Cobalion, unfortunately. Man, I guess some things just, I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The luck isn't pulling its weight, I guess. You need to start video maxing. Yeah, it's been hard because I haven't been able to really, like, upload as many as I would have liked. That was because of college. Though, next week and the week after, I'm, like, pretty free. But then I have summer classes after those 2 weeks, so hopefully I'll get the Squirtle video out and then maybe make some good progress on the Zygarde one and get that one out also in May. Make a Let's Play series to catch up? No. I forgot about Cryogonal. I mean, I would have liked to finish that, like, last year. But Cryogonal kind of threw a wrench in my plans. I think I found the shiny Cryogonal on, like, December 29th. Or, I don't know, it was near the end of the year. How many minutes will the Squirtle video be? I'm not sure as of right now. I gotta, like, get all the B-roll. Well, not the B-roll, but I gotta put all the clips that I want to include in place. And then it would just be that plus how long the script takes. Though if I had to guess, it'll be somewhere between 10 minutes and 20 minutes. That would be my guess. It's gonna be pretty short. It might not even be 10 minutes, honestly. Originally for that, I wanted to make like a giant video for the Dream Team quest. But I kind of realized early on that it's gonna take so long to complete. Like, I deadass might not finish the Dream Team this year. Because there's one hunt in particular I'm going to do during it that's going to take a very long time. So I might not even finish the Dream Team quest this year. And the fact it took Squirtle basically 2 months isn't a good omen. So, yeah. So we'll see. I mean, but yeah, point is, I'm splitting each shiny up into its own individual video, or each team member, I guess. There might be a couple hunts where I like phase on some stuff, which would suck, but that's okay. I do really want to see if I can finish it this year, though. Because I want it to be done before Winds and Waves comes out, because when that comes out, that's going to be my priority pretty much. So I'm going to have to either put it on hold or something. Is there going to be a Felipe cameo in the Squirtle video? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I have to get the footage that I want to include. Just like whatever funny moments. I switched to DaVinci Resolve as my editing software, so I've kind of been trying to get used to that. It's been a little bit of a learning curve. It has this feature, or it lacks this feature that Vegas had that I really dislike, where like Vegas, you could have it so that you could easily like scroll across to different sections of the video and like resize how much of it appears on the track. I'm probably like explaining it really poorly, but in DaVinci Resolve you can't really do that as easily. But, like, there's a few extra steps and it's kind of annoying. but I'll get used to it. It was really funny though, because I started the Zygarde script like on Sunday, actually. That was the funny part. I started it on Sunday, and then I took, you know, I worked on that for maybe like an hour. Got like a couple paragraphs done. Because I'm like really slow. And then I was like, I'm gonna do some Squirtle hunting. I'm gonna take a break. And then boom. Squirtle. So now I'm switching to that. That one takes priority for me. DaVinci is the better editing software, but I like the jank of Vegas. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded sticking with Vegas, to be honest, just because I'm so used to it at this point. But my version that I have is Vegas 15, and it's not even like the full version of Vegas 15, so it lacks a bunch of features. It's like the Movie Studio Platinum 15. That's what I have. So it's like, it's over 10 years old, and it lacks a bunch of features. So I needed to switch to something, because like, I'm kind of limited with what editing I can do on it. And I want to kind of get better at editing, and DaVinci Resolve's probably better for that. So yeah, I had to switch. It was time. It was crazy though. I've had that editing software for so long, man. I have a legally obtained copy of Vegas 17. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I want to learn how to edit so bad. I mean, there's probably classes for that you can take. Like in my high school, there was like video editing type classes. Though, when I took the video editing class at high school, we had this thing that happened where, like at the beginning of the school year one year, it was in my sophomore year, basically like in the first week, after the first week of school, the network that the school operated on got compromised by a bunch of hackers and using like ransomware. And they were demanding like a shitload of Bitcoin. So the school had to redo their entire network. So because of that, for like the first semester of the school year, we didn't have any internet. So we couldn't use computers or like connect our phones to the Wi-Fi. So, and it was terrible because I was in 2 classes at the time. I took a graphic design class and a video editing class at the time. We couldn't do anything in those classes anymore. So they were basically just free A's. And then I was also in an English class at the time too. So we had to do our essays on paper, pretty much. Which sucked. That was a disastrous year. Because then what happened was the second semester rolls around, the network's back, so we can finally use like Chromebooks and whatnot again. And it's fine for like a few months. But then March rolls around, and you know what year this was? 2020. You know what happened in March of 2020? The pandemic. So we got sent to the fucking Shadow Realm. Oh my god, that was so terrible. That was the most scuffed year ever. Imagine they got hacked during 2020. Dude, they would have just had to give everyone an A. Like, seriously. They would have had to just pass everyone by proxy. Nope, you pass. Here you go. They wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. Yeah, that was crazy. Just the complete disaster of a school year. I learned editing through brute force and YouTube tutorials. Yeah. That's pretty much how I did it. Like, I would just put a video in, cut out sections, add in music. If there was ever something I wanted to do that I didn't know how to do, I'd just look it up. Pretty much it. I've had to watch a couple tutorials for DaVinci Resolve because the way you split clips is different there, so I didn't know how to split clips. Then I figured it out. I'm like, okay, I'm chilling. Although they got this like AI export thing, which is crazy. Audio balancing is still a problem for me. Yeah. See, I think it would help, honestly, because the way I have to listen to the audio is through my headphones. But if I had it so that I could listen to it, like, just without the headphones, that would be good. But I don't have, my computer doesn't have speakers, so I'd have to buy speakers, and I'm just too lazy. Sup, guys? Thank God I did not miss anything. Yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing happening right now. What's the AI exporting? So for DaVinci Resolve, they have, I made like a test video for like this other channel I have. And I exported it, and they have like a YouTube export option. And like I was watching the video after I exported it, and I'm like, bro, why? Because there was like this weird like blurring effect that was happening, and I'm pretty sure it was like some AI like cleanup thing. I don't know, because when the auto settings, yeah. Because when I exported it like with custom settings, it was completely fine. Those always suck, yeah. So I've learned to stick to the custom settings. I thought computer graphics was like a coding class or an editing class, but it was a Photoshop and Illustrator class. Now I'm stuck in that until the end of the year. I mean, graphic design's cool. I mean, it's not the same thing, but like, you know, it's still cool.
I low-key gotta get back into doing Photoshop stuff. Because I low-key was kind of good at it. But because I don't have Photoshop myself and don't feel like paying for an Adobe subscription, like, none of my skills are retained. I can make, like, better thumbnails and don't have to rely on Pixlr. I use Pixlr to make my thumbnails. It used to be, like, a decent website for, like, a free version. But then they recently added this... They've recently gone in heavy on, like, AI. And now they've made it so that you can only export 3 images per day. If you don't have, like, the paid membership, which is some bullshit. There's something called Affinity, free alternative Photoshop. Never heard of it. Maybe I'll check it out. Oh my god. Cobalion, please! I'm begging you. Do something up here for me. I want to make pixel art so bad. I mean, you could do that in, like, free editing softwares. Though there's definitely, like, better programs that are more, like, specific for doing that. Been using Krita? Yeah, I've never heard of it. After this run, I'm gonna turn on my lights, because it's really dark. I'll never realize when it gets dark. I'll just kind of be playing the game, and then eventually I'll have my come to Jesus moment where I realize it's completely dark outside. I'm too engaged in the gaming. I'm too locked in. So that's not a bad thing. I need to be locked in right now, low-key. Cobalion's been beating my ass. I can't let that continue. We need to hashtag turn the tables, low-key. I might need to start hunting this off stream. Though, nah. No, because I'm gonna need to hunt the Fire Red Leaf Green Dream Team Quest guys off stream as well. How long do you think it should take to upload a 4 GB file to YouTube? I mean, I've uploaded bigger. Like, for context, my starter video, that was, I'm pretty sure, like 7 GB. Might have been more, might have been less. No, not less. It was definitely more. Maybe like a half hour at most. Though, if you want like the HD processing, that's probably gonna take a while. Though, it might depend more on your upload speed. I have pretty good upload speed, so...
it kind of hinges on that. I remember when I used to like back in the day, half hour for 7 gigabytes, that's good. Took me 4 hours? My god. GG, sorry for your loss. But no, I remember back in the day when I was making videos, I don't know what I was doing, but I had like whatever settings I was using for my export, it would take forever. It didn't matter if the video was like 10 minutes. The export would take so long. And I finally like learned how to fix it like a few years ago. So now it doesn't take long anymore. But like, could you imagine if I still hadn't fixed that and then I had to export my hour-long starter video? That genuinely would have taken like 12 hours to export with whatever settings I had cooked up back in the day. Like, I remember I just got fed up with it. I'm like, bro, this should not be taking this long. And I mean, the exports for my videos sometimes still take a while. Like, you know, if the video is long, it'll usually take like around an hour. But it's way better than like what it would usually be back in the day. 5 hours. 5 hours to export a video. Unreal. You know, I really thought Oozing Oscar would be bringing me more shinies. But so far, Oozing Oscar's brought me a load of nothing. So, shout out Oozing Oscar. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Sorry, that was my water. Oh my god, I forgot to play Metroid Prime over the weekend. Dude, I'm throwing. I need to beat Prime 4. I love Oozing Oscar. Bro's got the happy drooling face, oh god. Oozing Oscar ain't that special, calm down. Oh yeah, chat. I think I've told this story, but basically, I'll say it again. Like last year, I pre-ordered like these Pokemon booster bundles off the Pokemon website for the Ascended Heroes set back when I like collected the cards. You lost XP because I banned you. But I pre-ordered them, and I stopped collecting them during the time I was waiting for them. So, I was thinking about canceling them, but I decided not to. So now they arrived last week, and I got them now, and they've just been sitting in my room. I've been debating whether I want to open them or not. Because, like, I don't really like collecting anymore. But
I don't know, maybe I'll open them, maybe I won't. Part of me wants to just hold on to them for like a decade and then sell them. The value will probably go up. Which, like, I never would have done that in the past, but honestly, I couldn't be bothered anymore. I heard that, like, someone got assassinated for their Pokemon card collection. Someone in, like, Mexico, I'm pretty sure. Some country that's, you know, down in, like, either, like, North America, South America. Yeah, so some lady got assassinated. Well, not assassinated, I guess, like, murdered. Because she had, like, a good Pokemon card collection that she would, like, sell at local events. So these two people killed her and stole her Pokemon cards. And her collection wasn't even, like, super valuable. It was only, like, 3,000 pesos. So they killed this poor lady for 3,000 pesos, pretty much. Over some fucking Pokemon cards. It's just so icky. I loved opening Pokemon cards, but every time I went to go get them, and I had to, like, wait in a line outside the store, because I did that. I was really into it around when, like, Prismatic Evolutions came out, but I was collecting for like a year before then at that point. And I really wanted to get the cards, so I would have to go early to these places. There was one place I knew when they would restock. So I'd go there at like 6 in the morning, wait there for a few hours, wait for them to open, and then I'd go in and get the Pokemon cards. It was so gross, man. That's why I stopped. I just hated doing it. And it's a shame too, because there was a couple sets that I really wanted to collect a lot of. Like the Pokemon Black and White set that they did last year. I really wanted to get like a bunch of cards from that set, but I just could not find it in stores for the life of me. Could not find it anywhere. I was lucky enough to get like a couple pre-orders, but finding that set in stores was terrible. And I got sick of doing it, so I just stopped. That was the last set I really collected. And then I like pre-ordered the Ascended Heroes booster bundles, and that was it. So I got those. Maybe I'll open them, maybe I won't. That's rough, buddy, yeah. Okay, Zuko. God, I love that episode. They made an Avatar fighting game. I've never heard of it.
I never knew that they did. Sokka attacks faster after getting kissed. Of course he does. Typical Sokka. I'm excited for the movie that totally hasn't been leaked online. You know, we're gonna ignore that happened. That was fucked up. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I didn't watch the leaks. I saw a couple of things, like clips, but I don't know what actually like happens in it, I guess. So I basically haven't seen it, if you think about it. Maybe they'll release it in theaters to like make up for it. Because if they just drop it on streaming like they were planning on doing, it's gonna be dead on arrival. Straight to DVD. It's gonna be a direct-to-DVD sequel. The modern-day Lion King 1.5. Alright. I would have been there day one too. That's the crazy part. Currently looking at Huckle's rules for aromaticity. Is that like a chemistry principle, or is that like a series? Because I don't know. Lion King 1.5 slaps. I have a bunch of those like shitty direct-to-DVD Disney movies. Chemistry? Okay. My mom had a bunch of them for some reason. I don't know if she still does, but I remember we had Lion King 1.5. Gotta love that. You know what I am gonna be there to see day one? The fucking Bleach movie. Except it's not really a movie, it's just the first 3 episodes of part 4. In theaters. I will be there. Day one. Seated directly in the front row. No, that would be bad. But I'm gonna be seated like in the most optimal spot in the movie theater. For some Bleach. You already know. I high-key forgot I was in the stream. I started watching Whiplash for the first time and I tabbed out to whatever the fuck is in the bottom right of your screen. That's oozing Oscar, bro. Fan favorite Slizzler character.
All hail oozing Oscar. Still no Cobalion. Unlucky. Maybe the Cobalion, the shiny Cobalion specifically, is the friends we made along the way, chat. Maybe we need to accept this reality. It might be time. I mean, I guess we could find it still. Like, it is possible, right? Like, I mean, heck, the very next Cobalion encounter could be shiny. Like, you never know. But, I mean, not to say that it's cooked, but it's cooked, okay? I've come to this conclusion. For tonight, anyway. Maybe I'll hunt Cobalion again on Thursday, though. It depends if I get the next hunt I'm gonna do in Fire Red setup. It shouldn't take too long to set up, but maybe we just do like Cobalion week. Try to grind this out. I wouldn't be opposed. But I'll probably start the Fire Red thing on Thursday. I feel like we can't really slack on that. Cobalion month. Yes. Do you like Cobalion? Yeah! Well, guess what? You're in luck, because for all of May, we're gonna be shiny hunting Cobalion. It's Cobalion month. Grab your family, grab your friends, and force them to shiny hunt the Cobalion against their will. It's not even a good shiny, but we're gonna make you do it anyway, because it's Cobalion month. It is your legal and moral obligation to participate. I mean, we've basically been hunting this thing for nearly a month. Bug month? No, Cobalion month. I love bugs. I'm going to skim through these slides, then take a 4-hour nap. Good luck, Nicaragua. I wish you the best on that endeavor. Me, on the other hand, I will be Cobalioning for the next 15 minutes. Maybe we'll find a shiny, maybe we won't. And after that, we'll see. I mean, the stream's over after that, but like, I don't know. I have tests tomorrow. Ho ho ho, Merry Kringlemas and a happy new shiny hunting month. Well, thank you for coming out, as Whitton. Appreciate it. Good luck on your tests. I got no finals this year. Or this semester, I should say. No, like, test finals. Well, I did have an exam last week, so I guess that was kind of a final, but not really. Most of my finals have been projects, which has been just oh so lovely. Oozing Oscar, if you can hear me, please bring me shiny Cobalion. Please! What's a nucleophilic attack? I thought you said acid. Nucleophilic attack. It can't be good. There might be a more optimal way to path hunting Cobalion. I gotta figure out what that is, if that's the case. That might be a good thing to look into. After this, though I think I'm doing it right. I just go until I see the spawn over there and then I come back. I thought for a second that might have been it, and then it wasn't. But I wish it was.
It's okay. How many encounters are you at? I'm not counting. That'd be too much repetition for me. I'd have to like up the counter every like 3 seconds pretty much. I mean, I guess that's not too bad, but like, I don't know, I just don't feel like counting it. But if I had to assume, since my last shiny that we found, I mean, that was like in the first Cobalion stream. So, I've done some hunting for it offline. Not too much, but a little bit. And then other than that, I've done like 2 streams since. So, we go back and forth between these 2 Pokemon spawns for 4 minutes. So, if we want to count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes 5 seconds to get 2 encounters. So I don't know what the math would be to figure out how many I would average in like 3 hours. But if we're assuming that I get 2 encounters every 5 seconds, oh, don't forget the 5 seconds to see the encounter. Oh yeah, right. It takes 5 seconds to see an individual encounter. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Okay. So 5 seconds to see an encounter. And then this lasts for like 4 minutes, this donut, like usually by the time I reset. So, I mean, whatever the math would be for that. Every 5 seconds I get 1 encounter, so. Do that in 4 minutes. I mean, in a minute there's like, 60 divided by 5. I can't do math right now. 60 divided by 5, well, I mean, oh, that would be 12. So, 12 encounters per minute. And then there's 4 minutes, so 4 times 12. Would that be 48? I think that's 48. So 48 encounters per reset. And then you want to see how many you get in an hour. How many 4 minutes intervals are in an hour? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. I'm not even counting them. Hold on. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60. So 48 times 15 would be how many encounters I'd average an hour. You're muted? No, I'm not. Shut up.
times 15. I don't know how to do that in my head. Pull up the calc. Guys, calc is short for calculator. 48 times 15. So I average 720 encounters per hour. If my math is right. And I've hunted this thing for at least, like, since my last shiny, I've done at least 7 hours of hunting. So we're at presumably at 5,000 encounters. So I'm over odds. If I had to assume. So there's the Slizzcore math breakdown. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I know. Shocking. Shocking stuff. Crazy. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna do one more reset here. And then we will call it. That will be the end of tonight's Cobalion gaming session. Will we find shiny Cobalion on this last reset? We're gonna find out right now. Well, not right now, but we're gonna find out in 4 minutes. So, here is the hoping for the shiny Cobalion. Can we get another oozing Oscar in the mouth of the bigger oozing Oscar? Yeah, sure. Oozing Oscar, no! Don't eat your little buddy, Uzi Jr. Hopefully this isn't another cryogonal situation. That would be really unfortunate for me, if it were. Infinite oozing Oscars. I don't think I could do that. I can only make images so small. Lucario, why? Can you put another smaller oozing Oscar in the mouth of the small oozing Oscar? No. Not at this time, unfortunately. Here we go. Nope. Alright, y'all. Well, that is going to do it for tonight's Sliz stream. No shinies to be found again. But that's okay, we'll get one another time. But anyway, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys on Thursday for the next one. Peace.